Yo, what up, it's Don.
Sammy here.
We are the Soul Brothers. How you guys doing? Back up in it. Battle of the budget models. Who will come out on top?
When is Nike gonna put this on their site?
That's what's crazy. This is a very good shoe,
Yes.
and you can only get it, I think, at East Bay or something.
There's one other store that had it online.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a link below, but they had like all 4 colorways,
Oh wow!
which is really really dope.
All 4 colorways of this?
Yes, it has like a black and
Oh,
gum
I want to get
like
a
white
different colorway.
yeah, white and gum, and it's $80.
I might have to click that link. If
Hey,
you want
Jack.
either of these, we will leave links in the description below,
Hey, Jack Creed.
right below that like button.
Yes.
But let's
Subtlety.
get into this.
Subtlety, you know. But
Mhm.
alright, so starting. Oh, so Donny Boy tested the Live 2 and the Flytraps. I only tested the Flytrap, so I'm not sure on the Live 2s. I tried the Live 1s, which is basically the same thing, but
Basically the same thing.
it's Donny Boys versus video. So starting with the traction, Zoom Live 2 has a what?
What do we call this? Hexagon?
I have no idea what we're calling it.
Hexagon nubs. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the traction is a gum outsole in this colorway. Very, very, very good. Little to no wiping. Very minimal dust pickup. Pretty deep grooves. Rubber's not super soft, so outdoor use should be okay. But overall, very impressed with this traction pattern.
The Kyrie Flytrap has I don't know. There's a lot going on. It's just lines, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of
It's
herringbone
like
lines or whatever.
multi-directional
Yeah, and you have this.
zigzags.
Yeah, and you have that zigzag pattern going down the middle, just like in the Kyrie 4s. Amazing ass traction, very good bite, very light dust pickup, and outdoor use should be good too. The rubber super hard.
Mhm.
Which one's better? Which one has a better bite?
I feel like the Flytraps might have a little better of a bite.
Dust.
But these aren't bad either. Dust, they're both pretty much the same. I feel like the Flytraps would be better outdoors too.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they're a little. I mean, this is a little softer.
But then that one's a little thicker. If you
yeah, but it's
right?
thicker.
So I don't know.
Yeah. But I kind of want to lean towards the Flytraps just a little.
And it has kind of an outsole
Yeah.
curvature also, so that kind of adds to the traction pattern a little bit.
So the kind of Flytraps by just a touch, but these are bangers too as far as traction.
Alright.
Moving on to cushion, in the Zoom Live 2s, it's a full-length Phylon, I think, if not EVA, whatever it is. It's just kind of a basic foam. And then in the 4-foot, you have a Zoom unit, which you can feel just a little bit. And I can actually feel some compression in the heel in this Phylon too, which is nice. You don't always get that out of just a basic cushion setup. So it wasn't too bad, but nothing great.
Yeah, in the Kyries you have 4-foot zoom unit. I don't remember how big it was. I think it was just a little zoom unit where it's just on the ball of your foot. It's not a full length, like widthwise.
Is this a hex zoom
Yeah,
unit?
I think it's the hex
Yeah.
zoom unit or whatever. But I don't remember. You can't feel it anyway, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter. But the Phylon is actually like a soft Phylon. It has a nice compression, and but
It's got a little bounce to it too.
yeah. What do you like better?
I like the Flytraps better.
Really?
Yeah.
By a lot?
By a good amount.
Good amount?
I just like that little. I like a little bounce.
Yeah.
You know, nothing crazy, but just enough to push it over the edge for the win.
All right.
Moving on to the upper, in the Zoom Lives, we have a lightweight textile construction. I don't know. It's just a textile pretty much, but it's nice. It's super thin, super strong, and pretty pliable, pretty soft, especially once you break it in. They overlay it a little bit with some fuse in high wear areas, which is a nice touch. You have some fly wire in the first 2 eyelids, and kind of got a half booty construction, so you have a little bit of a tongue. Overall materials are not bad at all.
Flytraps is just also kind of like a textile material and feels pretty much the same as the Lives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels exactly the same.
Yeah.
I guess the Flytraps feel a little bit thinner, but other than that, it feels very, very similar. The Flytraps also have a burrito tongue, which isn't super bad. We usually don't like that, but in the Flytraps, it's not horrible. So, materials, what do you like better?
It's tied up.
Just tie it up.
Yeah, both pretty much the same.
Fit.
I'm
Roomy
gonna
in both, right?
What?
Roomy in both?
Yeah, a little bit, but these are a little more roomy for me.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because as you can see, I kind of had to choke the laces out.
Yeah. And the Flytraps run long.
Yeah, the Flytraps do run long, so you don't
Yeah.
want to go half size down in those. In these, lengthwise, they're true to size. If you're a wide foot, you're good to go, true to size. But if you're a narrow footer, it's gonna be, you have to choke them out a little bit. You can put an extra insole in there, but that's gonna raise you up a touch, obviously. So for fit for me, it's very subjective, but for me, I'm gonna go Flytraps.
Okay. Support and lockdown.
I'm gonna go Flytraps just because front to back, I didn't feel super locked in, probably because it was kind of a wide fit. But no heel slippage problems, and lateral stability is great. But just for those reasons, just to the Kyrie's a little bit.
Okay. Weight, we can't really do weight because we don't have Donny Boy's Flytraps, but what felt lighter?
They both feel really light.
They both feel light?
Yeah.
Okay. Very responsive.
Both very responsive. If I had to guess, I'd say they're both pretty close to the same weight.
Okay.
So there's that. Moving on to ventilation.
Same.
Yeah. Durability. I don't know.
They seem like they're both good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tie that up as well. Aesthetics.
Flytraps.
Of
course. But those are sick.
Yeah, these are dope too.
Yeah.
And there's actually other colorways you can actually buy, and these are the shoes available everywhere.
Exactly.
So that's nice. I guess let's wrap it up.
Yes.
Price wise, the Zoom Live 2 is coming at a steep $100.
The Flytraps are very expensive, coming in at $80.
Oh my god.
Damn, bro, just breaking my wallet.
That's crazy.
Both
these together are still not as much as the Kobe 360.
That's true,
which
huh?
is crazy.
But yeah, so they're both very good and very cheap. Which one performs better for you?
You gotta guess.
Flytrap, obviously.
Yep.
Right? Flytrap is an amazing performer, and it's cheaper. But then the Live is still nice.
It's still really nice if you like it aesthetically or for whatever reason, or if you have a really wide foot.
It's on sale, I guess, right now. So if you can get it at a cheaper price, and then you probably try the Lives because they're super nice too.
Yeah, this specific colorway is on sale.
Exactly. So, but Flytraps, you can't go wrong. So anyways, that's the versus video. Flytraps for the win, but the Lives are still very, very nice. Again, if you want to cop any of these shoes, the link will be down in the description box. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Later.
Peace.